Hey, you guys, thank you for joining me for another episode of Tell 'em Why You Mad to Speak What You Really Feel. I am your host, Jennifer Black, principal coach of Black Light Coaching. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of my listeners that are all over the world. I'm going to shout you guys out: France, Germany, UK, Mexico, Canada. Oh my goodness. Philippines. I'm ranked in the Philippines for what top Apple self-help podcast. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to me. So again, welcome to another episode. And today I want to talk about we are not the same. So I just got back from an amazing getaway to the Virgin Islands because that's like my second home. And I come back so refreshed and rejuvenated, right, with so much knowledge because I just love the people in the Caribbean because they're so family oriented and they know what love is, right? So, like, I was on St. John, which is called Love City, and it's Love City for a reason. It touches my heart deeply, right? So, in this journey to this place of paradise and peace, I have come to these realizations that, you know what, sometimes you're really not like everyone else. Like, you really aren't. We try to confine ourselves in these boxes and to what think people, the world considers the things that we should do. And it's like, no, like while I was there, I was like, yo, like I was designed to be different. Like I just was never placed to be in a box. So why should I really care about what other people think? Like just taking the time and taking in the moment, enjoying everything and just really just living. Living is something that gets clouded as we get older. We start to think that living is having the biggest house and living is having the biggest car or the most expensive car or the fanciest clothes or the jewelry or the the just the material things, right? But no, living is nothing to do with material things because you can't take any of that with you. While I was in Love City, I realized how much and how important love really is. So I got a chance to speak with one of my great wisdom givers that I met when I was there a couple of years ago. Miss Richard, she touches my heart because every single time she gives me this Caribbean love that I need. She gives me that tough, like, you don't take anything off anyone. And I'm just like, okay, yes, Miss Richards. She was like, you know what? Just love as long as you can because life is short. And she gave so many drops of wisdom that I recognize that we forget about quite often in getting caught in the rat race of life and listening to friends and family and, whatever or whatever expectations of whoever. But when you really sit back, I just sit back and I'm just like, you know what? We're not the same. Like, I don't go out and work hard just to buy stuff. Like, I like experiences. I'm a person of experiences. So material things never was my whole thing. Like they're cute, they're nice, but like experiences mean everything because you can take those with you. You can take when after everything is said and done and you're at judgment day in front of God, you can sit there and say, God, I lived a full life of experience. That's deep. So, what are you doing with your experiences? Are you learning from them? Are you growing from them? Or you're allowing them to consume you? I've been through a lot of experiences in life and taught and learned some lot of lessons. And the road, the journey that you go on is quite lonely because you start to see people fall off and you start to really just reflect on things. Well, something that I was thinking about on this while I was there is the First Corinthians 2:14, and I'm gonna read it to you guys. The person without the Spirit does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God, but considers them foolish and cannot understand them because they are discerned only through the Spirit. So if you're a spiritual being, everyone else isn't going to understand you. So because they're not going to understand you, Everybody can't go. And as much as you may love them and you want them to be in your life, you have to let those friends go, the bad work relationships, work, like just things. You have to understand that you are not meant to be like everyone else. So, not everyone is going to understand your purpose. And that's okay as long as you do. It was never meant for everyone to understand. I have pity people like think that I am just like so mysterious. And it's like, because I am a spiritual being and I'm well into aware of who I am. And being spiritual is knowing that I can love, even though it may cause discord sometimes. Like, I can actually love someone and not talk to them. That's how you know that you're so in tune with yourself that you can give yourself a space to be God and act as God, because God forgives us for everything, like, right, everything. But we as humans, we can't do that with other people because we have to hold grudges and be mad. No, you're missing out on blessings being mad. Like, it's like it's like if you are holding on and harboring on to past experiences and past hurts, you have to get through that to get to your other side and see the beauty of everything that God made you to be. So just take the time to know that everybody can't go with you. So you have to let those people go, let those particular environments go, and just know that you are on the right track. It's okay to be odd. I love being different. I don't want to be like nobody else but me. Something for sure, I am inspired by so many people. So inspired that I do exactly what they do, but just my way. Because God designed me with special gifts, just like He designed you with special gifts. So you recognize your gifts and you do them your way, because whatever's designed for you will happen. It will come. The fame, the money, the fortune, all of that will come. Family, friends, everything, the children, everything will come to you. So just sit back and just know, recognize how different you are and accept you for you. It is the most freeing thing that you can ever do. Observe the people in your life. You really have to sit back and observe the people in your life. Going back to the First Corinthians, things of the Spirit are not discerned by people who are not of the Spirit because they consider them foolish. They're going to think, well, what are you talking about? And it's coming from the fact that you know the truth and you know that God is here to protect you, to cover you, and to provide your every need. So it's something to just really sit back and just observe the people in your life and see what they're adding to you. If they're adding to you, they're for you. If they're not adding anything to you but stress and strife, they're not for you. So you let them go with a smile. They may actually be loved ones. And it's okay. You can love them again from a distance. Because if they're really for you, they'll always come back around for you. Always. Something else, being in the Virgin Islands, you have to just understand that being disconnected is the most wonderful thing. You get a chance to really allow yourself to be, just to be present, to not worry about anything, to just watch people, the waves, hear the birds, recognize sounds that you never thought you would hear because there's so much other noise. So you get a chance to tune out all of that noise and just really just seek in and soak in everything that's going on. And you have to just sit back and keep people guessing. You got to keep them guessing. Like, people want to know all about what's going on. That's not for you. It's not for them. Just like God, He had His temple of Holy of Holies. I'm trying to have a Chad Bozeman squad, you know? B and J got NDAs on everybody. Like, keep people out your business. Because they're already trying to figure out what's going on. And then they're not adding value. Like, what's the purpose of that? When you think about it, it's like, what's the purpose? it serves no purpose. So yes, definitely switch it up. Keep people guessing, because once they think they figured you out, then they think they got you. No, you don't. Keep people guessing. They don't need to know your every move, and we as humans, we're creatures of habit. But what's wrong with just taking a chance and just going off the beaten path and doing something different? You may find out you actually like it. That sounds interesting. Because I know I love trying new things. And you know what? It's like the dopest thing ever. Try new things. Do something you've never done. Talk to people you've never talked to. Have conversation with complete strangers. I have met some of the most wonderful people talking to complete strangers. You can learn something from every single one, every single body. So just take the time to just enjoy those moments. Again, just realize you're not the same. You're not like everyone else. Stand out, be different, dare to be different. I love being different, actually, because I just love just not being like everybody else. Like, I grew up in Auburn, Alabama. My whole family are Auburn fans. Like, we're huge SEC fans in the States. And it's just, especially the Southern states, we're just huge football fans. And in being those football fans, my whole family are Auburn University fans. I'm the one of few Alabama fans. Why? Not because I just didn't want to support the family. No, because I wanted to be different. And I have been that rambunctious wild child ever since, and I have loved every single drop of me. I am nowhere near perfect. I have definitely made mistakes, but one thing about me, I have learned from each and every one of my mistakes and have gotten back up 10 times stronger, because nothing can destroy a woman who gets her strength from God. Always remember that. I'm just stopping by, just giving a reflection of my VI experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Tell Them Why You Mad, Sis. Speak what you really feel. This is your host, Jennifer Black of Blacklight Coaching. You can check me out on www.jennifercblack.com. Thank you so much, you guys. And I'll be dropping another episode soon. Have an amazing week, and talk to you later.